Maybe you're looking into buying cryptocurrency and you're wondering if Coinbase is the right way to go. Well, in this video, I'm going to break it down. As per the title, I say be careful about the fees. After using Coinbase for a long period of time now, I have found a way to avoid unnecessary fees that Coinbase sometimes charges a little bit too much for, in my opinion. So we're going to break down the entire process, and this is meant for beginners. If you're trying to get into the cryptocurrency market or you're trying to learn how to use Coinbase a little bit better, that is my goal to break down for you in today's video. So if you're ready to get started, all I ask, tap the like button down below. It does help this video get out to more people, and I certainly appreciate it. So Coinbase, it was founded in 2012, and not only that, they have a lot of crypto that you can buy and sell. And they've grown with over 6.1 million active users, making it one of the most trusted platforms in the world for trading cryptocurrency. Not only that, they've actually grown to a point where they now are a publicly traded company on the US stock market. But what I want to do is I want to cut down right to the chase. We're going to hop over to my computer and I'm going to walk you through step by step how to use the Coinbase program. We're going to look at how to buy and sell, and I'm actually going to trade some cryptocurrency live here on video today so you can see exactly how this thing works. Let's get going. Okay, the very first thing you want to do, check out the link in the description below and sign up for Coinbase. You actually get free Bitcoin simply for signing up. That's my gift to you. Click the link down below and get started today. And then what you're going to see is right here, this is Coinbase.com. The very first thing you're going to wonder is, whoa, this guy has a $0 portfolio balance. Who am I watching? This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Hold on a minute. Remember what I said earlier? I found a way to avoid fees. I actually have a different account with Coinbase that I'm going to bring up in just a moment. So hang tight, and I'm going to show you some things that you may not know, especially if you're already using Coinbase. I hope this is super helpful for you. Okay, so let's walk through Coinbase.com first. The reason I like Coinbase, especially over things like Robinhood, Webull, or some of the brokerage apps, those are cool for stock market investing. But what's nice about Coinbase is that you actually own the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, whatever type of cryptocurrency you buy, you actually own that. And you can buy and sell and receive and everything in between for goods and services. And right here is number one example, send and receive. Do you see that right here at the top? If I click on that, you can see it comes up with send or receive. So I can send Bitcoin as long as I have the address of that person, I can send them Bitcoin. So if you and I have this agreement, let's say I want to buy an apple for you for 1 Bitcoin. By the way, that would be way too much for an apple, but let's just say you're going to get 1 Bitcoin for 1 apple. I could send you 1 Bitcoin. You send me an apple, and that is how we do it. So the very first thing I want to walk through is what you need to do as soon as you sign up. It's a very simple sign-on process. You get everything set up, and then you want to hop down here. Now, this is the desktop version. I find the desktop version is much easier than the app when it comes down to Coinbase. But go down here to where it says Earn Rewards and click on that. Very first thing you want to do is start making yourself some money for nothing. Before you even transfer money in, you might as well make some money, right? And how you do that is by going through these tutorials that they have that give you rewards. So this is as of May 2021 right now, but look at all this. You can actually see that I already went through some of these classes. You go through and you just kind of learn about the different cryptocurrencies. And when you do, they actually pay you in that cryptocurrency. So I got some graph, I got some compound, blah, blah, blah. You can see up here at the top, I actually have an opportunity to earn some Forth. I'm going to be transparent with you guys. You can actually take this, and once you earn it, you can translate it into Bitcoin, into Ethereum, or whatever cryptocurrency you're interested in buying. So it kind of makes it nice just to pick up some free money right from the get-go. Then at that point, what I recommend is come up here to buy and sell, and it's going to ask you, if you haven't already, to link up your bank account. Now, of course, you have to do that because you got to transfer money from your bank account into your Coinbase account in order to buy cryptocurrency. That's just kind of how it works. So anytime that I want to continue to buy or transfer in, I can certainly do that anytime right in this screen, but I'm not going to do that because, again, I buy it a different way, and I'll show it to you in just a moment. So that is step number one, go into rewards. Then let's talk a little bit about research. This is also where I use Coinbase.com a lot, is in my research. So if you go here to trade, which is the third option down on the desktop version, you can see all of the different tradable assets that they offer here on Coinbase. Of course, Bitcoin being at the top next to Ethereum. That's typically how things go with that. But you can see what their market cap is, the change, the current price that they're trading for. And remember, cryptocurrency trades 24/7. It's not like the stock market where there's stock market hours. You can trade cryptocurrency anytime you want. So, for example, if I wanted to buy Bitcoin, I could just simply click on that if I wanted to. But what I want to do here in this particular screen is I want to do some research. Now, most people know about Bitcoin and Ethereum, but I'm actually going to click on this Cardano. If I click on that, check this out. And of course, I can see what the price of it is and all that stuff. You can look at the general price trend, see all 1 year, 1 month, 1 week, 24 hours, and 1 hour, just so you can see kind of how things are trading. Remember, cryptocurrency is a volatile market. None of this is financial advice. I'm not recommending that you buy any of these cryptocurrencies. You got to do what's right for you, and you got to do your own research. But if I click on all, I can see that back here, it tells me the date and the current price for that particular cryptocurrency, and I can see how it kind of goes up and falls through the course of time. Then come down here, you can check out not only the official website of this particular cryptocurrency, but you can click on white paper. This is a cool way to come in here and really understand a little bit more about what you're researching. This is more than just a game, guys. I think it's more than just taking your money and throwing it on a roulette table and hoping that little ball lands on the color that you selected. Instead, do some research to at least understand what you're getting yourself into. So this is what I would do. Go through the white paper, learn a little bit about it. Maybe look at some of the top stories. They're going to have that right below this white paper section that you can look at the top stories of what's going on, what's the news, what's going on with this particular cryptocurrency. So not only you get some free Bitcoin just for signing up with the link down in the description, you earn your rewards, so now you have a little bit more money, and then you do your research to find out what cryptocurrency you want to buy. Well, now it's time to buy. What do? You don't go here. Let me show you why. I'm going to give you a very clear example using Bitcoin, all right? So over here in what looks like an absolute spaceship, it looks like we're about to take off, and I'm in like the control center of a spaceship. Well, don't worry about any of this, because remember, this video is for beginners. I'm not going to go into all these details, but what I am going to do is talk about Coinbase Pro, and that is what this is right here. This is actually where all my assets are. Now, I don't have a lot of money invested at this time because I am a big dividend investor, so I have a lot of money in the stock market. But if I click up here on the top right-hand side where it says portfolios, and I click on that, you can see right now my balance is $374, and that will fluctuate over time as the price goes up and down. Remember that cryptocurrency is a wild ride. It's going to fly all over the place. But I have a little bit of Bitcoin, I have a little bit of Ethereum, and today I'm going to buy a third cryptocurrency live here on camera. I want to show you the difference in Bitcoin purchases. So right here I am, and I'm actually going to put on my glasses because I can't see nothing. And let's say I want to buy $20 in Bitcoin. Now there's a couple things I want you to take note of here on Coinbase Pro. 20 United States dollars, and look at the fee, 10 cents, okay? Now, I want to hop back to Coinbase and show you a very interesting example. I'm going to hit buy, sell, and I'm going to buy $20 of Bitcoin from my bank account. I'm going to preview the buy. Here's where things get interesting. Check this out, guys. Look at the Coinbase fee, $1.49. Remember, I'm going to hop back over here to the Pro version. My fee is only 10 cents. We're talking $1.49 versus 10 cents. If you're buying cryptocurrency on Coinbase.com, you're spending too much money on the bloody purchase. You got to stop that. Go to pro.coinbase.com. It's the same thing. You can also transfer your portfolio from Pro to Coinbase.com anytime you want with no fee. So you buy it over there, and then you transfer it over into this if you want to use it for buying and receiving the certain cryptocurrency. It makes it super easy. So check this out for a second. Here we are at $1.49, but I also want you to look at this, 56,782 Bitcoin. But look at this, 56,490. Why the difference? Because they have a spread. It's an added thing. It's an added cost. Look, that hopefully gets you so fired up that you're like, man, if I was using Coinbase.com, if you've already had this account and you just landed on this video to learn more, I hope this helps you. If it does, tap the like down below because this will save you money. Your dollar that you invest in any cryptocurrency will save you money in all these fees by simply just going to pro.coinbase.com. And then all you do is go to the top right-hand side where it says portfolios. Click on that, and then right over here at the top right, you can click withdraw. You click on that and check out what happens at this time. You can withdraw your Bitcoin, if you have Bitcoin, to your Coinbase.com account. If I do that, look what happens. It has no fee to it. I can transfer all of my portfolio from Pro to Coinbase.com if I wanted to, and there it'll be. Now, for my purpose, I just leave it sit in pro.coinbase.com because that's where it is. And right now, I'm not purchasing anything in Bitcoin, so I'm leaving it all in this account just because it's easier for me. But if I wanted to, I could transfer my entire holding into Coinbase.com. So I save myself some fees, and I can transfer anytime I want. I hope that helps, guys. I hope that helps. But let me get down to some exciting things. I'm going to show you how to transfer money in right here on Coinbase Pro and how to buy some cryptocurrency. We're buying 3 today. Here we go. I got to put my glasses on one more time because I can't see nothing, guys. What I want to do is on the far left-hand side here, you see where it says deposit? I want to hit deposit. And then what do I want to deposit? I want to deposit into United States dollars because that's what I currently have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go onto my bank account. Do not use ever wire transfers. If you can avoid wire transfers, because that comes with an additional fee. Make every dollar count when it comes down to cryptocurrency investments. Don't wire transfer for a fee. Do bank account. It comes down with absolutely no fee to transfer in. What I'm going to do is I'm transferring $30 today. So I just simply put $30 right down here in the amount. Again, the fee is 0 because I'm using this method and not a wire transfer. And I can transfer up to $100,000 per day. Yo, if you got that much money, as long as you're not YOLOing, power to you, my friend. And then processing time is instant. As soon as I hit preview and go, that $30 is now in my United States dollar account, and I can use that to trade cryptocurrency. So let's hit preview deposit. Instantly, $30 and available to withdraw in 4 days. The reason for that is because, of course, it has to come from your bank and it does take a process to do that. They just give you instant buying power. So don't think that you're going to try to be a day trader here and transfer it the next day. You got to have a little bit of a holding period. But again, I never recommend doing that kind of stuff. I am much more of a long-term investor. I'm going to sit here and invest in a Bitcoin at 56,000. If the dang thing drops to 10,000, it's going to hurt, but I'm going to hold on until someday it goes back up to 56 plus so I can make money on my money. Guys, I don't care if it takes 20 years. I am a long holder. I never sell for a loss. So I'm going to hit deposit. And look, as easy as it just does this little processing thing, boom. Don't wait for your bank. Let's get trading. So here at the top, do you see now I have $30 in United States dollar? Pretty darn cool. First thing I'm going to do is Bitcoin because that's what's live here on the screen. Now, what you'll see, of course, I'm not explaining all this because, again, this is for beginners, but basically this is a buy and a sell wall and kind of the current price and the candlesticks of if it's going up in price or down in price. But I'm just interested in buying Bitcoin at the market order. Now, you can limit and you can do stop orders by clicking right here on the left-hand side, which basically means I want to buy if it hits a certain price. And that is kind of how you do that. But I'm just doing market orders for beginners here today. So out of my $30, I'm going to do $10, 10 United States dollars into Bitcoin. You can see my fee right here and my total of Bitcoin received right here. Now, keep an eye down here because what's going to happen as soon as I hit this buy order, it's going to fill it at the market price and it's going to pop in here and let me know how much I have, okay? So we're going to hit place buy order. And see, it just filled it, and there it goes a few seconds ago. Cool, right? That's how it's done. We just bought $10 of Bitcoin. Now, what if we want to do $10 worth of Ethereum? Why not? You go up here to the market where it says select market, and here are all the different cryptocurrencies. Now, you can use this up here to search if you want to for whatever you want to search for, or you can just select with the browse feature down below here. So I can see Ethereum's right here at the top. So I'm going to click on Ethereum and right here it is. And I'm going to do, you know what guys, I'm only going to do $5. I'm only going to do $5 in Ethereum because I want to use $15 for this new crypto that I don't own yet that I'm about to own. Again, not financial advice, just what I'm doing here today. So you can see my fee down here. This is how much Ethereum I will receive with my $5. I'm going to hit place buy order and there she goes. And just to beat the dead horse one more time, I also want to show you if I come back here to Coinbase and I hit Ethereum and I want to buy $5 of Ethereum, preview buy, look at the fee, 99-cent fee. My money just doesn't, you know, like I'm not getting, that's too high of a fee, guys. That's too high of a fee. I don't like it. So I got my $5 right there it is. See that? Got my $5. The fee was only 2 cents, not $1. Come on, who wants to spend $1 in fees? All right, next one I'm going to do ADA. That is the Cardano. I've been doing some research on Cardano, and I'm probably going to get a lot because it's only trading at like, I think $1, right? What is it? Yeah, $1.75 at the recording of this video. But I'm going to buy into Cardano. I'm doing $15, and you can see the fee and how much I'll receive. Guys, it's so rare because I'm so used to buying Bitcoin and I'm so used to buying Ethereum to actually get a whole freaking, like, what is that, 8.5? I'm getting, is that what it is? 8.5. That is so awesome. I'm so used to getting 0.03, blah, 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 blah. Hey, I'll take it. So what I'm going to do here, place the buy order, and then you can see there's nothing down here on the bottom because I've never purchased this particular holding, but that's okay. Today, we're making history. We're gonna change that right now. I'm gonna hit place buy order, and there she goes, done. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? Now, if I go to my portfolio, again, in order to do that, top right-hand side, right up here, portfolios, look at that. I now have a $404 portfolio in cryptocurrency, and here's how it's broken down. Most of my holding is within Bitcoin, about 42% here in Ethereum, and 3% in Cardano. There are also apps for both Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. You can download them, and I'll show them to you quickly. The only thing I don't like is it's a little bit more clunky, in my opinion, to use the app. I mean, call me a boomer if you want. It just doesn't seem to be as, I don't know, user-friendly as the desktop version. But this is what it looks like. You can go down to the bottom, second one in, where the pie is. Click on the pie, that is your portfolio. And just like we looked at in the desktop version, I have $404.68 as my portfolio. That will also automatically adjust as we go on. I can deposit money by simply clicking on deposit, or withdraw if I wanted to do that. And then it breaks down what I have in each holding. So that's the name of that game. But honestly, guys, I think that, you know, to me, it's easier just to use the desktop version. But if you don't have a computer, this works fine too. You click on Bitcoin, you simply hit buy, and onward you go. I'm not saying it's difficult. I'm just saying that I've used the online version for so long that I've just gotten used to it. You know how like you get used to something? That's just me. Don't judge. So not only do you have Coinbase Pro, you also have, of course, the normal Coinbase app that you can download in addition. I have them both. So yes, that does mean that I have 2 apps for Coinbase on my phone. You can also download the Coinbase wallet if you want to have 3 apps on your phone based on Coinbase. But again, there's no fees for this kind of stuff just to hold the app. You know, if you have the apps, use the apps. Do whatever you want with them. Which, speaking of which, let me hop over one last time for those people that are like, yo, you didn't explain how to actually sell. Well, if I wanted to sell, which I don't want to today, but if I wanted to sell, all I have to do, let's say we want to sell some Bitcoin, is I would hit the sell bar instead of the buy bar right here in the middle. I would hit sell, and then it's going to ask me how much do I want to sell out of my Bitcoin. Now, you're going to want to know what your balance is, which you can find right up here at the top. Do you see this? This is my current balance of Bitcoin, and then I can decide, I have that 0.00386, how much I want to sell. I can do that. There will be a fee to that. So let me see, 0.00386,125. Okay, look at that, a little bit more fee because the maker and taker fees are a little bit higher, so they will charge you a little bit more for selling, and that's how much I'll get back in United States dollars. I am not hitting that sell order because that is not what I'm in for right now. I spend a lot of time dollar cost averaging, especially with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is insane. It goes up, it goes down, it's all over the place. I want to show you something. If you want to be, if you want to laugh at me, look at this. Look at this for a second right here. 3 years I was using Coinbase Pro. Look at this one right here, guys. I was buying it for like 14,000, right? That was back in the last peak. And then I was dumb and I sold out and I just kind of forgot about it until just a couple months ago when I kicked back into my investment portfolio. But if I would have held on to that, I would have had well over $5,000. And I only invested a couple hundred, if I recall. I mean, you can do the math. I forget how much I actually ended up investing back in these days. I should have just held on. And that's the key learning. Learn from my failure. Don't make the same mistake. Get yourself a good, solid investment plan, stick to it, do your research, and you will live your ultimate sweet life. So get yourself started with Coinbase, get yourself some free Bitcoin simply for just signing up. Link down below in the description. Here are some other videos that will help you along with your personal finance journey, and until next time, we'll see you on the next video.